Okay, I'm live. Surprise! I'm live on New Year's Eve. I didn't really anticipate going live whatsoever. This is an incredible surprise, and I decided to do this because I specifically wanted to open up some mail. So I don't know if people are going to start filtering in here whatsoever. I think that this is public. If it's not, then that's really embarrassing. But I'm just going to talk to myself for a little bit in case anybody decides to wander in at some point just to hear me rambling to myself. So I'm going to open up some mail. And I guess if this is not public, okay, yes, someone's here. Awesome. This is going to be a very, very quick live stream because I need to go to work. Because I do work today on New Year's Eve. I have a very weird shift today. Like I work from the very middle of the day up until like the almost very end of the evening. So what I'm going to have to do, because myself and Brendan do have New Year's plans tonight, hopefully, that we're going to have to be meeting up to do. We're going to be hopefully going to Disney tonight to try to see the Fantasy in the Sky fireworks. We're not going to be in park for it. We don't have time to do that because I pretty much work until like 11 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to have to drive from work to the TTC. Brenna gets off work a little bit earlier, so she's going to meet me at the TTC tonight. And then we're going to go hopefully watch the fireworks somewhere there that we are allowed to watch them from. I know that on particular nights, maybe like July 4th, maybe New Year's Eve too, probably they might like kind of lock down the resort a little bit with certain accessible areas for resort guests, which makes a lot of sense. But maybe we can watch them from somewhere, right? Maybe like, I don't know, in between resorts, a walking path, the TTC, maybe the Contemporary or Grand Floridian, Polynesian, wherever we're able to watch it from, wherever we have time to watch the fireworks from. That's the plan tonight. Wasn't anticipating working as late as I am tonight, but I have a lot of time to catch up on because I just went to Pensacola. You may not know that because the last video that I uploaded was just me saying that I was going to Pensacola, and then here I am again. But this entire past week, most of the entire past week, I've been in Pensacola. So the day after Christmas, I left, and then I just got back yesterday. I got back like last night. Yeah, so I am a cast member. I don't want to say where I work. I kind of want to keep that like that separate, you know? Like I don't want to draw any attention to what I do or where I do it in particular. But yeah, just because I think it's more safe to have that like that balance of just what I do for work and then what I do for YouTube and how I enjoy Disney and how I work for Disney, and I try to keep those two separate I guess situations. Yeah, so Brendan's at work right now, and I need to go to work like very soon. So I'm going to probably hop off of here very, very quickly. But I just kind of wanted to do just a very quick live stream just to sort of check in, have like one last live stream just to kind of communicate and talk and maybe reminisce about what happened this past year. Probably not because I don't have that much time to like go over the entirety of what 2023 was for theme parks. But ultimately, I had a great time at Disney, at Universal, at SeaWorld, everywhere that we went in 2023, this entire channel. I do plan on doing another one of my videos where I sort of do like a retrospective of the previous year. I do like doing that, but it takes a lot of time to edit those together just because I go through every single video, which is hundreds of videos, and I try to take a little excerpt from each video that I thought best showcased what that video was about, pretty much, you know, and I try to put that together. But that is so much time to go through and to put that edit that. So, but I do anticipate doing that. So that'll be more of like an actual retrospective of 2023 and just what I ended up doing with Brennan or with my family, and that's always fun, like a lot of fun to like, mostly not as much fun to edit, but a lot of fun to like once it's all done to be able to look back and see what I got to do, because this year we went places. We went to Disneyland. I went to Central America. I traveled. I finally traveled. We went on a cruise again. It was a really, really good year in terms of just like going and doing things, you know, and then having a really good balance of just stuff that I got to do with Brennan and friends and my family. So hello everybody. Happy New Year. Welcome to the shortest live stream probably ever on this channel. Most of my live streams are just a little on the long side, right? There was one live stream that sort of got, I'm not going to say that it was interrupted, but we tried to squeeze it in before our friends Jorge and Kelly got here. And so we had to cut that one off earlier because they were visiting us at our house. So that was a shorter live stream. And sort of same thing here, where I'm kind of bookended on a particular thing that I need to do, which is to go to work. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here, say hello. If you're watching this on the replay, hi, Happy New Year. Oh, come on, man. Jeez. Yeah. So if you have any questions, anything, and that you want to put in the live chat, then you can do that. This is just a me live stream right now. I don't know if Brennan's at work, so she's not watching this live, but she'll probably watch it later. So hello, Brennan, I love you. And I'm gonna go ahead and start going through some mail here just to make sure that I do it. Whenever I get mail, for just as a blanket statement, I'm always surprised by it and overwhelmed and very excited and happy to open it, as anybody would be if they got something randomly in the mail that they probably didn't really deserve, which is not all the time that I think about myself, but I'm just a guy that uploads videos on the internet, so why do I need stuff like this? But when it happens, thank you. It is so exciting. It's like a little Christmas present in the mail, and it just delights my day and Brennan's day, because Brennan gets stuff too, and we just get so flattered by it. I think I picked this one up before Christmas, and then I waited till this morning. I went back to the post office, and I was able to go to the PO box and check the mail again. And I have some other stuff over here, which I'm dropping. Oh boy. A little nasally, because and everybody probably shares these like sentiments where it's just like, I better not get sick right now. And sure enough, I did end up getting sick. It wasn't like a full-on sickness that was just debilitating for 2 weeks or anything, but I did, like, you can even hear it, like, I think in my voice in the Magic Kingdom video that I uploaded, because we went there a couple days before Christmas on the 23rd. That's when they started like the daily ops for all their Christmas offerings that they would normally do for a very Merry Christmas party, and they started to do it for daily guests, because why not? Because the parties are over, and because there's so many people there, might as well give them something really, really fun. And yeah, so we went there on that day, and like by the end of that day, I was like feeling fine when we first got there, and then suddenly by the end of the day, I was just full on pressure all up in the face there. And then I think that's kind of when it like really peaked, like between there and then New Year's Eve, or not, today's New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. Yeah, and then kind of Christmas Day a little bit. But whenever I get like sick, or I start to feel like I'm getting sick, I like attack it hard. I take every little, within reason, every supplement, every, vitamin C, and, nasal spray, and just every, vapor rub that I can use, that just, it knocks it out so fast. And I think I have a pretty good immune system comparatively that I've encountered. As I sniff, which I hate, because I hate sniffing and coughing on videos, just because I think it's gross, and so I try to avoid that and edit that out where I can, but I can't here because this is live. Yeah, so to combat my sniffles and my scratchy throat, I'm gonna have some eggnog here. This is the last of the eggnog for this season. That is delicious. I love eggnog so much. I did not end up getting the 151 card that I needed. That is the gold card, I think, that I still needed. But I did film my trip back home. I'm going to condense it into like one big like mega video that I've done for like videos like that, where it helps me a lot whenever I do that, because it kind of relaxes the like my reasoned thought whenever like I make a video, like it ends up being what it ends up being, if that makes sense. Like if I end up making an 8-minute long video, of like an entire event, it's just like, well, didn't really film that much, but what am I going to do about it? But it does help with, that day-to-day sort of like beginning and ending of a video that I like to do, that intro, that outro, that like thought process of like, okay, should I do this today or should I do this tomorrow? Because we did a lot today, and if I do this tomorrow instead, how I just mentally categorize my options of how I want to organize activities that I do, it helps me just kind of be a little bit more casual about it, where I can just be like, whatever, I'm just going home to Pensacola, I'm just going to film what I do, and if I do absolutely nothing one day and then absolutely everything the next day, That's okay because it's one video anyway. It doesn't need to have that like pressure of organization, right? Um, I don't want to keep sniffing. I'm sorry, but I took some intense spray right before I had to work. So, woo, you know. But anyway, so I did go home and I did film that, and then we did a lot of card openings, both Pokemon and Lorcana. What's really exciting is that my brother Dennis is getting super into Lorcana, and he actually learned how to play it, and then taught me how to play it because it is similar to Magic the Gathering, from what I can tell. Not like super similar, but there are some like similarities to it. And Dennis did play Magic, I think, in college, and so he at least had sort of like more of a foundation to learn how to play Lorcana, and that does help. And a lot of trading card games are very similar, and how can they not be, right? You have your monster card, your character card that attacks, challenges another monster card, character card, and then you have, energies, or you have magic or traps, whatever it is, like they're not all the same, but they are similar in some aspects. I'm going to be a grandpa and dab myself here, my nose a little bit. Just going to kind of accept this. This is what's happening. There's Arlo barking. Yeah, so Lorcana is fun. I know how to play Lorcana now. I'm not incredibly great at it, but I'm learning the mistakes that I'm making as I'm playing it and what I can do to rectify that and improve that in games going forward, right? There's a lot of mechanics to this that are confusing because the archetype of how I've learned how to play card games, whether it's Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's different, but it's similar, and I can recognize that, and I can see what is different, and then I can take what's similar, and that's the challenge, is that when something is similar to another TCG, when it comes to trading card games, I have to like break what I know. I have to relearn what I know, right? And a lot of trading card games, whenever you enter your battle phase, or your challenge phase or whatever, that's it, But in Lorcana, it's a little bit different, where you can actually strategize when you want to do whatever you want to do, and you can kind of play cards at any time. And the cards that you have, instead of like energy cards, you can treat them as ink. Ink is like the thing in Lorcana that enables you to gain lore, and you win the game by getting lore in Lorcana. And so you can treat certain cards as ink, as energy, or you can treat them as what the card is, So it kind of takes out factors of other TCGs, I think, from how I'm understanding it. And it does make it easier. It makes it a little bit easier to play, and then the recognizable characters and just Disney's, entire Rolodex of, their plethora of characters that are very recognizable help the game a lot, So it's not some sort of like mystic elf archer or battle orc axe warrior. It's like these are very recognizable characters, and it makes the game cute, and then it also makes it fun when you know how to play it. So we did a lot of Lorcana at home, just opening packs and playing each other. My mom is getting into it too. We each had our own separate deck because you can have 2 types per deck. I made like a ruby sapphire deck. Dennis made an emerald steel deck, and then my mom made an amber amethyst deck. So we're learning how to play it, and I know that like if I continue to learn how to play it, continue to get the cards and and stuff, I can look back on this in like the future, and I could be like, wow, I can't believe I made that deck, and I can't believe that I had all these pathetic cards, and I thought this about this particular card, and it's going to be fun to look back at this when I like know how to play it more, right? Hopefully. That was a lot of talk about Lorcana. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of excited about it. And the fact that Dennis is excited about it makes me really excited about it. I love getting to bond with Dennis about this sort of stuff. So that said, I wanted to open this up first because I don't want to lose anything. I do have my phone over here on the side. I'm probably going to continue for about maybe like 10 more minutes ish or so, because I do really need to make sure that I get to work on time. Okay, so I'm taking out the wrapping paper. I open everything, and then I try to kind of leave it as is, and now Arlo's over here. So this is from Bronte. I think it's Bronte. Bronte, yeah. Yeah, and if I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that this came from Canada, which is crazy. Niagara Falls, I think, which is phenomenally cool. I say phenomenal a lot. You notice that when I kind of cycle through the words and the phrases that I do in videos? It used to be, Arlo. It used to be rendezvous. I used to say rendezvous all the time, nonstop. It would be just like, all right, I'm going to go rendezvous with Brennan. I'm going to go rendezvous with the family. I don't know. Sometimes you just like you get in the habit of saying something and then you just keep saying it. You gonna get that, bud? So this is an Elsa deck box, which I'm going to need for my new deck. It has all the stuff in here too, like the how to play and the pieces that you would use to play. What are they called? Like the little game pieces where you put your like negative attack points on your card after it gets like challenged by another character. Also got an entire deck of Lorcana. So this is Aurora and Simba. I don't know. Is there an Aurora Simba deck? See, I don't remember because Lorcana's kind of blasting through all their sets now. It was the first chapter, and then it was Rise of the Floodborn, and then there's another one. That name of I am forgetting, but I did look it up earlier, and that's going to be coming out soon. So they are just really getting through their sets here. So you can kind of see. I guess I can go over to this here if I set this up right here like this. You ready for this? Let's see if this works. Cool. So you can see all those different types there, all the colors that are on the cards. That kind of goes along with just like what kind of card it is, whether it's a ruby, emerald, sapphire, steel, amethyst, amber card. So this is fun. I'm excited, very, very excited to go through this, to combine, cards with other cards, and I don't know, like really put an effort into Lorcana. You seeing this guy over here? Arlo. Hi. That's just so cute. Okay. Sorry. Opening this up for the half. This is so cute. Okay. I'm not seeing a letter. I don't remember. I opened this up again like right before Christmas. And Christmas was pretty crazy, pretty stressful, right? So yeah, I don't see a letter, but I'm going to go back to this camera over here. So look at this. Harry Potter and Ginny Weasley magical minis. That's so cute. I don't know where I'm going to put that, but that's adorable. Oh, and then it also has its other Patronuses in there. That is absolutely incredibly cute. Okay. And then I got some stickers here. So little Anna and Elsa sticker. Timothy the Mouse sticker. Little Minnie Mouse sticker. Little cats here. These stickers. Little lollipop. So thank you so much, Bronte. That was really, really, really sweet. Just getting anything in the mail again is just so like, and it's wrapped in. I'm presuming that's reindeer wrapping paper for Christmas, but you could say that is it stag wrapping paper because of crap Harry Potter. Sorry, Arlo. So again, thank you so much. Got a first chapter Elsa deck box for the deck that I inevitably build. That I'm just because the decks that we built, there was a little fuzz that came out of nowhere. The decks that we all built at home were kind of like combined decks from just cards that we got out of packs that we purchased that we either got for each other or ourselves just as we were just spending the week together. So now I can like actually really combine all the stuff that I pulled from the packs. The fun is to try to chase the enchanted cards, right? Or the legendary super rare cards. But now knowing how to play the game, the cards aren't just like rarer than other cards, right? I can actually like take the super rares and legendaries and I can make a deck out of them and stuff. So there's a strategy there now that's like very exciting. So yeah, I'm learning how to play Lorcana, finally, right? After just kind of making it the hype about just trying to find the stuff, and now it's actually about playing the game, which it should be, right? Let's see. Sorry if I haven't been answering any comments over here. I really, really appreciate just anybody that just I don't know, been chiming in with just some thoughts and questions and suggestions and stuff over here. I wanted to just make sure that I got through this because this is the entire purpose really of this live stream. Really wanted to go over this and stuff, and I was considering again maybe like I don't know, kind of talking about the previous year, but I'll let my 2023 video kind of encapsulate just whatever I put in that video or just memories that I enjoyed more than others and stuff, and just like new areas that open, new attractions and experiences and everything. And that's always fun, just like keep up with and keep track of. But yeah, it's the memories that you make with the people that you make them with, right? So I'm gonna go through these really quickly. Some of these I actually did not like fully read, so I might read them off camera before I put them on camera, because I think that makes sense in case anybody says anything personally. Okay, I'm gonna go and read this one really quickly first. Not really quickly, but quickly enough. I'll put myself up here. Hi. So this is from Bill. It says, Merry Christmas. All good things to you this Christmas and in the coming year. Have a very Merry Christmas and a joyous New Year. Thank you for taking us on your adventures. Your videos always are a pleasure. Highlight of the year for me was the April Fool's video. Great sense of humor. Hope to run into you in the park someday. Warmest regards, Bill. That was a very fun video to do, and I appreciated everybody that helped me out with that. I like the April Fool's videos, and I'm getting to a point where it's like, do I even do them anymore? Because everyone's just going to expect that I do something just kind of stupid. Let's see. Okay. I might cover up this part. Okay. I think I can make this work. Whoops. All right. For the first time ever, we have a season pass for 2024 at our local theme park, Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. If you are interested in visiting, if you all are interested in visiting, we would love to buy your tickets for you. That is very, very generous. You do not have to do that. Then they put their Instagram here, so I'm trying to cover that up in case they don't want that on the internet. You all have given us years of entertainment and shared your lives with us. We would love to return the favor. That is so sweet. Hope this festive season colors your world with happiness. Wishing you all the happiest of holidays. Merry Christmas from Mark and Amy. That is so sweet. And so I'm going to flip this over here too. There's the front of the card there. It says Merry Christmas. So let's see. Oh, this also came in. I'm sorry. This also came in Bronte's card. Why does that feel like that's not right? Like it rings a bell, but I feel like I'm saying it wrong. So got some postcard sets here from Jurassic World. Isn't that cool? Fear has a new king, Indominus Rex. Ride the gyrosphere. Dine with danger at the T-Rex kingdom. See the monster of the deep, Mosasaurus. So that's cool. Okay, I knew that I was missing something with that one. And now I'll show off this one here. So I'm gonna put myself back up in the corner. I do got to get going here soon, so gonna have to power through the rest of these. So this, again, speaking of Lorcana, this is from. Let me make sure again that it doesn't have anything. So this is from Mallory, Rob, and Asher. Yeah, perfect. So it says, Merry Christmas, Roy and Brennan. We wanted to send you a little something as a thank you for providing such great and wholesome content. We always look forward to watching your videos and can really appreciate the love you put into each one. Mallory, Rob, and Asher. And they sent a Lorcana trading card game pack, which I'm going to open right now to get my fix of Lorcana. It's an Elsa pack. Can I get the Elsa Enchanted card? Woo-hoo-hoo. Enchanteds are so hard to get. We bought a lot. We got really lucky. We got a lot of packs while we were there. And for the life of us, we could not get a... Look at me. I'm like an actual TCG YouTuber. We could not get an Enchanted whatsoever. So Pongo, Simba, The Wardrobe, Aladdin, Merlin, Goons, Belle. Dennis really wanted this one. Maximus, Starkey, Let It Go, Zeus, and a Genie holographic. Yay, thank you so much. And like for the first time in a while, like Pokemon was kind of all about the chase cards, right? Getting the chase cards for each of the set or completing the set, whatever it is. But this is, for me now, this is actually about playing the game. So like cards that, even if they're not the best card in the set, just to get a certain card to go with a certain deck type is really cool. Very excited to learn how to continually do that, or to continue to learn how to play Lorcana. Final couple cards here. These are both from Candace, who has sent some stuff in the past. Very, very generous of her for doing this. And I did ask Brennan's permission to open this on camera, or to open it before I opened it on camera, because, again, I just picked this up this morning, and I sent her the pictures of everything, and she was very, very appreciative and happy about it. But we each got individual letters here in this bubble mailer right here that Candace sent. And so this one is Brennan's, wishing you a bell-ringing, song-singing, joy-bringing holiday. And they put a little Starbucks gift card in here, which is very, very sweet. Merry Christmas and a very happy and healthy New Year. Wishing you all the best this holiday season from the Dadswells collectively, Paul, Candace, and Sarah. And yeah, isn't that like an adorable little card? I love the art for that. That is cute. And mine is Universal themed. It's the Hogwarts Castle here and a snow globe. And then same thing, got a very, very generous gift card here that I'm excited to use that's for sure. Deck the halls, the towers, and the secret passageways too. Wishing you a bright and happy Christmas. We hope you have a very happy, healthy, and prosperous New Year from the Dadswells, Paul, Candace, and Sarah. So that was all the mail that I just wanted to make sure that I got through before the holiday season was over today. Just because, tomorrow is January, and then it's just the switchover from just Christmas and the holidays just to January. It's very, very just fast, and that turnaround is always jarring every single year, where it just suddenly it's January, and then you feel kind of embarrassed by still having a tree or Christmas lights outside of your house, and you quickly have to like take them down and then get over it, right, when it comes to the holiday season. But thank you so much to everybody. Thank you to everybody that was here, that's watching this on the replay, that sent some chats in the chat over here, that gave me a thumbs up. Those are, I don't know, thumbs up are fun, right? That sent anything in the mail, that anybody that ever has sent, does send, may send in the future, continue to send, who knows. Thank you so much. These are very, very generous and thoughtful things to do for somebody that you may or may not have ever met. And it does not go without being appreciated. It goes into our binder that we love to put stuff in and consistently look back through. We will use these gift cards to get, I don't know if we're going to be able to get some holiday drinks after today, but we will use this at Starbucks, absolutely. And I will find a place for all these figurines and other cool things that we got in the mail. Thank you for the Lorcana deck box, the pack, the cards. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody for everything. Have a very happy New Year. Be safe tonight. And yeah, I will see you all in 2024. I got to go to work. So have a great day, everybody. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.